video on this channel. I'm not posting it anywhere. This is kind of like a secret channel, I want to say. My old channel hasn't got like massive subscribers. The type of videos I want to make for this channel is going to be different to my last channel, hence why I'm completely starting from scratch. So if you're seeing this is a completely brand new channel, so please subscribe down below and give it a like and give it a share if you want to do that as well. Any interaction obviously helps massively. I mean, I better tell you what these type of videos are before you actually subscribe, because you might not want to carry on watching. I don't know. These videos are going to be more cozy, whimsical. I want to take you along on my journey. I am coming out of my postpartum stage and I feel like I've kind of lost myself a little bit. It made me reflect a lot on what I actually want to do in my life, and I have been going back and forth. Do I carry on with YouTubing? Do I go into teaching? Do I go into other routes, which I've thought about? I have thought about so many different things of what I want to do, but I always keep coming back to how much I absolutely love making videos. But yeah, this channel is going to be more kind of seeing me grow throughout each video. I want to kind of look back on this in a couple of years' time and just see how much I've kind of changed. A couple of months ago, probably the end of last year now, I was struggling quite a lot with my mental health. Postpartum really does hit hard for some people, and it did hit me hard. I was perfectly fine, like I say, I was perfectly fine. For the first couple of months, I'd say like the first 6 months of me having Oakley, everything was right as rain, everything was fine. And then I kind of just like stumbled. I don't know if it's because I was going into winter, it kind of put me on a bit of a downward spiral, but I'm coming up from that, which is good, and I feel like I'm in the right headspace now to make these videos. Like I said, I had a channel before this and I was all like really excited. I had all these different ideas, but the type of videos I want to make now, I need to kind of start all over again. So in today's video, this first video on this channel, I'm going to be taking you guys to one of my favourite places, which is Porthleven. We're going to be going around the harbour town. It's just cozy vibes, Porthleven. I just absolutely love Porthleven. I feel like if I ever have like a down day, even if it's like chucking down with rain, just come down to Porthleven. When the storm is coming and it's hitting brute force, the waves down here are just insane, and I could just sit here for hours and hours and hours and watching the waves. What I want to give is more cozy, whimsical kind of vibes, going around different harbour towns, going around national trusts, just living in the moment, living slow living, and just really appreciating life more than ever. Especially having my son, I feel like I just need to live in the moment more, because I just find myself not living in the moment, and I just want to live in these moments with him before it's like too late and he's like old enough and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, where has that time gone? Because I'm telling you this now, when people say to you it goes by quick, generally now, when people used to say this to me when I first had Oakley, like, you know, soak it all in, it's gonna go by so quick, like this next year. And the first couple of months I felt like we're dragging, and that's because obviously it's completely new, like you're learning all these different things, and then once you kind of get the grips of it, of like obviously looking after a baby and becoming a parent, it just goes by so quick. Like honestly, I know that sounds so like, I don't want to say cliche because that's not the word I'm trying to look for. It really does. Like he's going to be 1 in literally 2 weeks time, less than 2 weeks. And yeah, the more that time goes by, the more I'm thinking I need to do this now. These videos, even if it doesn't amount to anything, I don't even know if that's the right word, if that is the word to use, at least that's something I can look back on and I'll appreciate that. Because I feel like even 10 years ago when I first started YouTubing, which I was like 14, obviously all those videos have been deleted, but I've been on and off for like 10 years, and I just feel like I kind of wish in a way I kept that video of me 10 years ago, because I know how different I was then to now. Yeah, it would have just been nice for me to look back on and just see like, wow, okay, I've grown so much in this. Like I've got photos and stuff to kind of reference, but videos I feel like are so much just better. But yeah, these videos are going to be going out every single Sunday, 6 p.m. Like I said, I'm going to exploring out. It's more nature, whimsical kind of vibes, cozy. Oh, I just can't wait. I'm just so excited to film these videos, to be honest with you. I've been so doubtful, and it's mainly because I just keep kind of going back to thinking what do other people might think, you know, and just going back to that. And then as soon as I have that in my head, oh my goodness me, it's trying to get out of that is so hard sometimes. But I've got to really tell myself why I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for my future, for my son's future, for my family. Obviously, if it doesn't amount to anything, it doesn't matter because I've got a plan B, you know, but I know this is something which makes me happy, and this is what I need to do in life. But yeah, sorry I was rambling on a little bit too much there for my first video. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've like unloaded so much. But I've got so much more to talk about, and I really hope that you'd stick around and yeah, just see how I grow in my journey of life, I guess. But yeah, enjoy this video. Was Porthleven. Can you see how beautiful Porthleven is? It's such a beautiful harbour town. But I've bought a few things. I went in to the shipyard market. I spoke to this lovely lady, but I cannot think for the life of me what the place is called, like the shop. So I'm gonna have to look online, and hopefully I'll be able to like attach it by here somewhere. But yeah, I bought this really nice brass ring. Look how lovely that is. You know, I'll take it off actually so you can see it a bit better. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting a ring like this for so long. And it looks like fern leaves, so, and obviously my name's Fern. I thought that is so cute. But yeah, she was such a nice woman I was speaking to. And then I got this then, and I was torn between, so obviously that is a starfish, but I was torn between this and there was like a shell one as well. In the end, obviously, I went for this one, but honestly, I'm tempted to kind of go back and get another one. Not too bad prices. This was, they were both, no, it came to £26 altogether. I know this was £12 for the brass ring, and then obviously whatever that is, I want to say it's 14 No, 15. No, that wouldn't have worked out. Hang on, 14. Yeah, £14. So this would be £14. I also got these incense. There is warm cinnamon with earthy patchouli and cedar wood. But yeah, 26 in there. This was £3.75, I want to say. This was the next store over, so I went in there first. Yeah, I absolutely love incense. It helps me just calm in my zen. I feel like it really does kind of give me that. Ethan, on the other hand, which is my partner, he is not too keen on incense. He thinks it's too powerful, which is fair enough because they do give off quite a strong smell. I have recently actually been drinking pucker honey. It's lemon and ginger with mahuka honey. And oh my goodness, it's really good. I was quite kind of hesitant whether or not to get it or not. But we went to the Eden Project a couple of weeks ago and I saw that they have like, I don't know if you've ever been to the Eden Project, you know what I mean, but they've got this section which has got pucker, and I think it's like certain times of the day they do kind of like testing for teas for pucker. It was like, I think we just missed it, but anyway, I saw it. I've heard a lot of people raving about pucker and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. And it is really good. I do highly recommend pucker. I'm not just saying this now. I have tried quite a few different herbal teas, and pucker at the minute is definitely the one that I'll always go back to. They are a bit on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth it. Like for me anyway, like the lemon and ginger, mahuka honey, that's the one I have. I've looked at the nighttime one as well, which I think I might get. Again, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but I mean, you can get it on clip cards sometimes, which I think they might be at the minute, but I don't know. But either way, delicious. Highly recommend in the morning. Oof. Thinking about it now makes me want one. I'm gonna be heading home now. That's my first video done. It's done. It's completed. I've done it. Oh my goodness. Quite nervous getting back into it, to be fair. It's crazy how like your mind kind of puts so many different doubts in your head. But I already feel like ready for this, like ready to upload again, getting these videos out and just doing it, just having the confidence to do it. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't taken anything from this video, take away that just do what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? Like what makes you happy, just do it. Like you only have one life. Hope that you have enjoyed this video. Like I said, it'd be great if you could subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next Sunday with another video.